All right, so brother Stefan, brother Cameron was good. I hope y'all week and your weekend was a good week. Hope you all were safe, making wise decisions, being smart, moving around like the wise young men that I see that you all are. So I watched y'all video a couple times last week, and last week was a busy week for me. Then I watched it again yesterday, and I just watched it now, and I took some notes, So the first question that was asked was, should the police be defunded? All right, you asked the question, then you gave me your perspective, and I took some notes on both. So for me, what I think about is, I'm not going to say yes, the police should be defunded, because if they don't, that means it's bad. I'm not going to say that the police should not be funded. I'm saying it, I might be saying it weird. I just don't use that language, should. You know what I'm saying? I think the police could potentially be defunded, and I'm aware of how the actual and I know you all are aware as well, but how the actual defunding process happens. Like, the police get their money based upon the need of the previous year. So if we want to, so essentially defunding the police, we already have the power to do so. We just got to move different. And by we, I mean the community. So let's just say, west side of Chicago, south side of Chicago, we just don't commit no acts of crime, or we just don't call 911. We don't call the police. We resolve our own problems, our own issues. We prevent them and resolve them to the point where we don't need the police for a whole year, like the whole 2022. It ain't busting, it ain't lit. Like, we calm body, wise and using wisdom. 2023, they're gonna get less money. If we do it even more in 2023, like, we cool as a community. Like you said, how'd you say it? We all come together. You know what I'm saying? We actually come together and do what's best for ourselves and our community, and don't call the police and don't be dialing 911. We ain't out here fighting. We ain't shooting. We are actually doing what a lot of us already do, which is living, being normal humans, doing and being positive, right? 2024, they're going to get even less money. So should the police be defunded? I mean, I don't use that language, but could the police be defunded? Yeah, definitely. All right. And you went on and said, we putting all our money into the police. My question for you is, who you talking about? What we are you referring to? You know what I'm talking about? Like, so yes, our tax dollars are going towards the police, and that's the decisions of elected officials, the people that we vote. And y'all ain't voted them in because y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all the little homies, the little brothers and whatnot, but like the people that's 18 and up, we voted them people in the office. So we are putting all of our money into the police, which means when we double click it, we are voting people, we are electing people, right? Elected officials. We're electing people, like politicians, that believe that putting tax dollars into the police is how you make communities safer. So we got to vote new people in. You know what I'm saying? And like, also, when you say we are putting our money into the police, I also think about the community. I'm thinking about the guys. Like, some of the things that we do that's illegal and we know it's illegal, like, we putting our money into the police, because if we get caught, we keeping them paid. That's how I think. Then you also said their training isn't good enough. My response is, according to who? Because the people who want us locked up, the police they doing a good job. You know what I'm saying? So like, when you say their training isn't good enough, we got to think. I'm thinking about who is saying that. And like, if the police were trained to actually prevent and resolve issues, they wouldn't be the police. That'd just be another name. It'd just be like a peace officer. It wouldn't be called an officer. It'd just be family. Because in order to prevent and resolve issues, you got to get to know people. So I think the police are doing exactly what they were intended to do. And you even said it. Both of y'all said it. You said they think shoot when it comes to us. And y'all also said, why does back then impact now? So it's this quote that I stand by, that like nothing is in the past until it has been healed. So thinking about back then, y'all said that we ain't enslaved no more. We are not enslaved no more. So why are they treating us the same way? Our condition might be different. Like the difference in our condition, like physically having the ability to move around and go wherever we want, learn freely, think freely, and do freely, doesn't mean that other people see us differently. You see what I'm saying? Like, because we can move around differently, don't mean that they see us and respect us. Because in order to enslave humans, they had to not see us as humans. So they had like research, it was all fake or pseudoscience, that proved that we don't feel pain the same. So therefore, separate the kids from their parents. Like they had a lot of diabolical, and by diabolical is like deeply wrong and well thought out tactics or ways of being. All right, and it was rooted in lies that we not humans, so you can enslave us. All right. So after we proved our humanity, and it was like we are human. I am a man. I am a woman. And we are not intended to be treated like inanimate objects, and that inanimate objects are objects that don't have feelings. It's like a chair or a remote. You know what I'm saying? You treat humans like this, that's dehumanizing. So we had to fight to get people to see us as humans. All right. And after that win, now is, okay, y'all humans, but now y'all criminals. Y'all humans, yeah, but now you all are a threat. So therefore, we need the police. Because you got to keep in mind, and you all probably know this, I might be preaching to the choir, and I don't want to over talk. This is a long video. But like, there was no police officers when we were like enslaved. You had the slave breakers, the slave holders, the slave catchers, because you was a criminal if you ran away. Boy, go get them and bring them back, and use the tools that we created in order to bring them back with. All right, so now we free. We have, emancipation and whatnot. Like we not enslaved no more. The people who were once used as slave catchers and slave breakers and slave holders, those were the people who became police officers to protect the other people from us going to get even though we wasn't even thinking like that. Not all of us. Not to say it's something bad, because I probably would have been on that time. I'm about to go get even, and then I'm about to go north. You feel me? A lot of us was just trying to improve our conditions and, get out the South. So the question was, why does back then impact now? Because I believe nothing is in the past until it has been healed. We haven't actually invested time and energy in healing and building relationships. All right. So Brother Cameron, you asked, why does the system focus on minor crimes and major crimes? It's all money. And by what I mean by that is, like, the system, like, I got this shirt that says crime pays. All right, and on the back it say police, lawyers, judges, probation officers, coroners, like, but not us. So like a big crime and a small crime, well, what you really said was minor crimes and versus major issues. I think major issues aren't the problem of the system. Like, the system functions off of there being issues. Like, we need 6 people in order to make medicine and sell it to hospitals so hospitals can serve people. You know what I'm saying? So like, issues serve as opportunities for income. All right, you mentioned homelessness. I think issues like that, which can be resolved by us seeing each other as humans, will only be resolved by the people like us, like the people. like not the system, but like the people. Then brother Stefan, they could add programs in our community. They only show bad in our community. My thought is that it's the they, that's them, that's they. And like it showing the bad in our community is of benefit in multiple ways to them. And they don't have the same response, like they don't have a responsibility to us. You know what I'm saying? Like their participation is not mandatory for us to do what's best for us, because you all already said it. I feel, and here's a little nugget to keep this in mind. Whenever I'm going through something or trying to be a solution to a problem, I oftentimes get to my truth or the most powerful way to move right after I say, man, well, I feel, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, what I feel. And like you said, the truth, I feel we need to just all come together. Because if we were to all come together, and I'm talking about with our money, with what we agree to do, because right now we agree like the freshest, the best shoes, the best fit, you on top. We have all collectively agreed to that. Like, if we come together, we got to change what we agree to. Your shoes don't make you no more or less. Your outfit, your car, your haircut. Like when we all come together and prioritize each other, things that we want or currently prioritize, that ain't as important no more. Feel me? So like you said it, I feel like we need to all come together. Boop, boop. Like that's the solution in my mind. We put our money together, we put our time together, we put our energy together, we heal together, we build together, and we sustain. Okay? So, and then you also said they don't want us to win. So what? They don't have to want us to win. The question for me is, the question for you all is, for your whole classroom, for the community, how bad do we want us to win? You feel like I think y'all in 8th grade or 7th grade, but like, boy, I'm 36. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got y'all about some years. So like, what I'm doing now is to ensure that you all don't have to do as much, or you all doing what you got to do for your generation. You know, so like, they don't want us to win. So what? How bad do you want yourself to win? How bad do you want your community, your classmates, your parents, you know what I'm saying? Like, how bad do you want to win? All right, they just want to say that they did their job and feel that it's okay. I hear you, I feel you, 100%. And again, their participation is not a requirement for us getting on our feet and doing what we got to do. You know, so that's my response to the questions. Man, I'm really enjoying engaging with you all. So send that video back once y'all done watching this. I know it's about long as ever, but come on, we gone. All right, y'all. Peace.